Hey YouTubers, this is what I look like without the wig. I did the makeup the best of my ability. Just pretty basic, pretty simple. This is Goth Thug. Um, and I wanted to let you guys know firsthand on YouTube that I've been struggling all my life with Down syndrome, mental retardation, water on the brain damage, brain hemorrhaging. Um, You know, uh, there's a big call for collectible card games and trading card games out there. There's a big call for inventors. I highly advise if you got an idea for a game to get it published. You can make loads and loads of money. Um, Everybody's so all about the American dollar, and I'm just not. You know, I'm grateful for the money that I do get from Social Security every month. Some of the nicer things in life, yeah, I like to have them, like the house that I technically own because Thomas Painter stole 80 wars from me. Stole it from my best friend Taz. Taz, if you're out there, you know I still consider you my best friend. Um, you helped me when I was low. That's why I had you get the credit card and had you file for the copyright claimant because what was going to happen was I was going to hand over the company to you, have you hire me on, and it was like vice president, something like that. You know, I know you do me right like that. You would be CEO, chief executive officer, and have me as president or vice president. Um, your head and my heads combined, as we could produce this thing all over again. You know, we could do a brand spanking new card game and have Thomas Painter as our competitor with Wizards of the Coast and the creators of Final Fantasy trading card game, creators of Yu-Gi-Oh, creators of Pokemon. We could have them as our main competitors. And I'm savvy enough, and you've seen the game, and you had full confidence in it, and that's why you were gung ho for it. So what I was thinking about for a unique blend would be like ninjas versus goblins, something like that. Um, it's just an idea that I've kind of kicked around. Ninjas would have like sneak maneuvers, goblins would be throwing grenades, you know. So instead of calling it like goblin grenade, it'd be called goblins throwing grenades, you know. Goblin war chief, goblin warlord. Even with Down syndrome, I can still create games. The Magic the Gathering only states that there are three requirements for it not to be copyright infringement. You cannot use the word tap, you cannot use the digital imagery, and you cannot use verbatim texting. Now, verbatim means if you create a card called Goblins Throw Grenades, it cannot read Goblins Throw Grenades, deals 5 points of damage, sacrifice a creature for 1 red mana. It's got to be something like triggers. Every time a goblin comes into play, deal 1 point of damage to each creature, or not creature, each character. So that would be the premise of the goblin deck. It'd be an accumulation to where you just keep ramping up and up and up the damage. There's also another game that I thought about creating. It's called Horror Moves Stock Card Game. At which point, there are no 1, 2, or 3 win conditions. It's here's all the horror character. Here's all the second one. Your opponent resolves one. You resolve 2 more. Your opponent resolves one. And And the way it goes is damage is always done by tissing, turning it sideways. Tiss is my unique brand for calling it tap. It's called Tiss, turn it sideways. Um, anyways, I got my license granted on the last copyrighted game that I did. Anyways, I also did a movie called The Awakening by Morgana Le Fay Berry. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. It's really good. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Thanks.